I'm Clive Rossfield, brother and shield of Joshua, and you're watching Primalliquid.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster Platinum playthrough. Guys, we're on part number 10 right now, and we're getting really close to being done. It's like we're just going to go into the Ancient's Maze now. We are going to go ahead and go fight Titan really quickly, just so that we can, we can unlock the Earth Crystal and basically get the final load of jobs. Once we've done this, okay, what we're going to do is we're actually going to immediately leave. Yes, we are going to immediately leave. That's weird. I could have swore I healed last time. Oh well, never mind. The reason for that is we have a bunch of optional content that we're going to go ahead and, just sort of finish on up, basically, and do all the bestiary stuff, and then go finish the game for our platinum trophy, pretty much. So quite a lot to do, but also not a lot to do. It depends on the way you look at it, really. It's like in terms of the actual optional stuff, there's not a whole lot, to be fair. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot to do. It's more going to be the bestiary that's going to take a bit of time, I think. But even then, it shouldn't be that bad, in fairness. Like, we should still get through it pretty quick. Anyway, the jobs we just got are the Magus, the Devout, and Summoner jobs. Okay, so a little bit of information about those. Summoner is, obviously, as the name describes, it is a summoner. It is like an evolved version of the Evoker job, only way better. Magus is like an improved Black Mage, and Devout is basically the best healer. So that's like the best White Mage in the game, basically. So now that we've beaten Titan, we've got those jobs. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back into the airship. And actually, you know what? I'm going to heal while I'm here. I could have just used the crystal. I could have just spoke to the crystal again, but yeah, I kind of forgot to do that. So what we want to do now is we need to go and swap the airship, okay? The reason for that is this one, even though it's a big beefy boy, it cannot go underwater. In fact, let's just leave encounters off for now because we don't need them on this area. But yeah, we need to go and swap our airship because we need to actually go back underwater. Now, this is something we are going to be doing quite a bit, unfortunately. Just constantly changing the airships again and again. Because, unfortunately, in this game, there is no one airship that does it all. But with that said, let's go ahead and go get Odin, shall we? Yeah, we'll go get the Odin summon, which is quite simple. We just need the normal airship, and then we're just gonna fly over to the side of Saronia right here and go underwater. And we should actually basically be in the right spot right now. No, I'm a little too high. So we just want to go here on the map, and there is an underwater cave, and this is going to be the Saronia Catacombs, and we start on B7. We're going to turn encounters on, and let's just see if we've already got any of these bestiary entries. So we need to start on 121 here, and no, we are missing them all. So this is Kyclops, Boss Troll. That's not an actual boss, by the way, that's just the name. Fachan, and then Kenchos and Balor. And then there is also going to be Ouroboros in here, which is 139 as well. So one thing I will say is they are really weak, the enemies are. So I wouldn't worry too much about them or anything like that. So all we're going to do now is we're going to slowly go through getting all of the all of the treasure chests, and of course all of the bestiary options. And as you can see, I said they were really weak. They were doing like 1 damage to me. Like, that's not me being over leveled, by the way. That's not me being over leveled. They are just genuinely really weak in this dungeon, pretty much. So once we get to B5, we're gonna go east first, and then we're gonna go up for a bunch of treasure chests, okay? And then once we've got them, we're sort of gonna go back on ourselves, basically. It's like we could have done this earlier as soon as we got the underwater part of the airship, but I figured we might as well just, you know, go ahead and actually get all of the main stuff done. Because now, I mean, main storyline, all we really have to do now is Ancient's Maze, Eureka, Crystal Tower, World of Darkness. And those areas are all pretty quick. Like, we'll probably do 2 areas each per part and that. Especially, like, Ancient's Maze. That's a really, really fast area. Eureka is basically just a bunch of bosses. So we'll fly through that in, like, 5 to 10 minutes. Crystal Tower... we might even get that in the same video, to be honest. And then, obviously, you know, we'll have, like, World of Darkness and that. But that, again, is basically just a bunch of bosses. So we are really, really, really close to being done now. Like, there's really not a lot left to do, basically. Like, as I say, the hardest part is going to be the bestiary. Also... for anybody who may have been a little excited about it. Also, I'm going to offer some more details on this because a lot of people seem to be a bit confused. Maybe I just explained it really badly before. I don't know. But a bunch of more components arrived today for the 24/7 stream PC. I did need a few extra, you know, little bits and bobs, if you will. They are now here. So we can... oh, I missed the invisible wall. We can basically, you know, get that up and running. I think we're gonna build that this week. I can't remember when I scheduled that stream for, because we are gonna do the stream. Like, we're gonna stream building the PC, basically. So that's gonna happen either this week or next week. I can't remember when. Let me double check that actually. When's it gonna be? So the PC building stream is going to be Friday the 28th of July. If anyone's interested in any of the streams, by the way, all the streams now are going to be back on the main channel. So my main Primalliquid 92 Twitch channel. The streams are going to be back on there now. Tonight, we're doing a new Final Fantasy VIII randomizer. So I know we did this a couple of years ago. The randomizer's been massively updated, and we're going to do a whole bunch of different settings and all that. So, you know, if you want to come and watch that, that'll be starting at 7 p.m. tonight UK time, or an hour or so after this video goes live. So once you're done watching this video, come on over to Twitch. We're streaming the FF8 randomizer, and you viewers basically get to choose all of the settings, basically. So you can either make it really, really hard for me or really, really easy. It's all down to you guys. But no, I know a lot of people had a lot of fun on the old 8 randomizer, so I know we're gonna have some good fun now as well, for sure. Right, so we've got all of the treasure chests. We're just missing the invisible item. We will get that pretty soon, don't worry. And now we just need to go on up again. Okay, so this is where we were previously, if you remember. We just need to speak to Odin, and this is going to be a boss fight, okay? Now, he basically consists of 2 attacks. Physical attacks and Zansetsuken. So this could be interesting. I probably should have quick saved before this, actually. Yeah, I probably should have quick saved. He does only have like 20,000 health, so it's not a huge amount, but still. Maybe I should have boosted actually as well. Then again, no, I still do like 2,000 damage a hit, and I do have a pretty decent amount of health. So yeah, we should be more than fine. But it is probably a little safer to actually bring a healer into this fight, to be honest. Yeah, we'll be fine. I forgot Zansetsuken doesn't actually one-shot in this game. There we go. So after winning, we will get the Summon Magic Catastro, which is basically just Odin. So there we go. Odin says we can command his strength, and there's the Summon Magic. That is also the hidden item for this area. Okay, so if we just load up the map, no, that's Castle Saronia. Tell you what, let's just go back underwater for a second. Okay, there we go. As you can see, the hidden item is now obtained, even though it's counted as a different place on the map. I don't know, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Right, now, where's the walkway? That's odd. Where's the walkway? I can't remember how to get to the walkway there. Oh well, it's fine. We'll just leave. Right, let's go. In fact, I still need to do some bestiary, don't I? What do I need right now? Let's see. So we need, well, we've got 207, which is Odin. We got that just. Did we get 139? Yeah, so we got Ouroboros. So that's done. Now we need 125 to 122. So yeah, we've got them. We got them all. Okay, sweet. So we actually don't need to do any bestiary stuff here. So we can turn encounters off and we can move on. We can move on to the next area. But yeah, so as I was saying, the stream PC is going to be built on Friday. So that's going to be a bunch of fun. And then we're probably looking at starting the 24/7 stream next week, maybe. Like, obviously, I'll still have to, you know, like, update it, install drivers and all that sort of stuff. So we will have to do that. But once that's done, the 24/7 stream will be going on. So yeah, look out for that next week. It's like I'll probably make like an announcement video for it and all that, and obviously then you'll see the stream as well on YouTube and stuff. But if you aren't already following the 24/7 Twitch channel, go do it. It's like it's linked down below in the Linktree link. Just click that and that's got all my socials on. You can drop a follow via there, or you can just watch it on this YouTube channel or the VOD channel. So now that we've swapped back to the big boy airship, we need to actually go back to the floating continent right now. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to go up for Odin, and for this we basically just want to sort of come around here, if I remember correctly. Hang on, no, because that's Leviathan, that is, isn't it? I feel like I'm in the wrong... Oh, wait, no, yeah, because I just jump over here, don't I? Duh. There we go. Okay, and off we get. Right, okay. I should probably heal. No, I'm already healed. Okay, so that's fine then. We're not going to teach Odin just yet. Like, we're not going to teach it to the summoner just yet. We'll be doing that momentarily. I am going to save though. Okay, so the area that we're at right now is called Lake Doher. Well, D-O-H-R. I don't know. I probably just destroyed the pronunciation for that. So swim on into the big fishy, and it puts us into the lake. So this is going to be where we find Leviathan. We'll do Bahamut after this. So for the bestiary in this area, we need 140, 141, and 142. So only 3 enemies in this area. And it's basically just going to be these 3. Okay, so once we've got these, we're basically done. Also, we are going to be able to revisit this place in the Pixel Remaster. Okay, I know it's a little bit different compared to the 3D and the original NES version, as originally this place was a one-time location only. Okay, however, in the Pixel Remaster, you can come back here. Also, one of the enemies is called Remora. That is actually kind of a rare enemy, but it is most common in B2 and B4. So we are... Oh yeah, I should probably turn the counters on. So we are actually going to try and do a little bit of farming for that. We do need to get that. All right, so there's Sea Lion. So now we just need Plankty and Remora. And of course, there's going to be Leviathan at the end as well. But hopefully we get Remora just by going through normally. Hopefully. Honestly... Oh, we actually only need Remora now. Honestly, my luck in terms of that... Like, I don't think we're going to get that lucky with going for it, but we can hope, right? We can at least hope. And we're also actually coming up to the best grinding spot in the game as well. We're going to get that around Bahamut's lair. That is going to be absolutely the best grinding spot. So if you do want to grind, you can do so there. Right, I think we're going to farm Remora on B4 instead, since we're now completely done on B3, and we didn't get it. And of course, there's no point in farming right now when we still got to do a couple more floors that it might actually spawn in. So we'll just do it later. Oh man, another Plankty, really? I just want Remora, dude. That's all I want, man. He just doesn't want to give it me. There's a lot of treasure chests in here, though, as you can see. It's like we're actually, like, what, 80 treasure chests? It's going to be like 60 to 80 treasure chests after we've done this area. There's not too many more, so we'll be getting the trophy for all the treasure chests in the game pretty soon as well. And then we'll also be getting, you know, the all hidden items one. That one's going to be pretty quick too. But yeah, there's really not much in terms of what we can actually do. Because as I say, all of these like little side quests, they're really fast. Because I mean, once we've done Lake to Hurt, we just need to do Bahamut's Lair and Doga's Grotto, and then we just have to run around picking up all the chocobo woods, basically, and then it's literally the final areas of the game. So it's like there's really not a lot left to do. And there's Leviathan, as you can see. Before I go fight Leviathan, though, I think we are going to get Remora. Yeah, I think we are going to get Remora before we go fight Leviathan, just because then we can just get it done and we can leave. You know what I mean? Like we might as well, aren't we? It's like there's not really much point of, you know, killing it and then still trying to farm. We'll just farm, we'll kill it, and then we'll leave using another shroom, I think, just so we can get out nice and quick, you know. All right, come on, Remora. Yeah, actually, I wonder if maybe I've had a Remora without actually realizing it. I'll have to double check that. Yeah, as you can see, we're starting to get a bunch of EXP now as well. It's like we are in the spots now where we are basically just gonna get a bunch of EXP. No, I still need Remora. God damn it. Also, Leviathan is monster 208 in the bestiary. So if you were wondering where that comes in at, you now know. Come on, man, just give me the Remora. I just want the Remora so we can go kill the big fish. I want the little fish so I can go kill the big fish. It's not gonna happen, is it? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen that much. Come on. Come on, give me the Remora, man. This is one of the common flaws for it. Unfortunately, it is one of the rarer enemies, so you know we could end up being a little cursed for it. Sadly, we're gonna have to hope more than anything really that we get it in decent time. But it's one of them, you know. It's pure RNG. That's kind of the problem we're gonna have now with, you know, this FF, FF4, FF5, FF6. Like there is going to be a lot of RNG that we're going to have to sort of, you know, fight our way through, basically. Which, I mean, it's RNG, you know. We could be really lucky and have no issues all game, or we could be really unlucky and just have an issue with literally everything. Like in FF4, we've got to do the secret summons, and that one probably is going to suck. I mean, I know when I was doing the marathon streams where we were streaming all the FF games, when we were doing that on FF4, I got like 3 goblin drops just without even trying, you know, like completely without trying. And then I got a pink tail in, I want to say it was like 3 kills. So I've definitely used all of my luck on those streams, to be honest. So now when we actually get there pretty soon, I'm gonna have no luck. You know, I'm literally gonna have no luck. I already know that. So I'm already expecting, you know, a big hey, we got Remora. Yeah, I'm gonna expect like a big problem with it, to be honest. Right, now that we have that, let's move on and kill the big fishy, shall we? Alright, come on, Leviathan. I am Leviathan. None but the chosen of light may borrow my power. Will you test your merit? Leviathan attacked. I mean, Leviathan can attack all at once, but it's still not going to do anything to me. So, little info about Leviathan. Leviathan is actually easier than Odin. It does have a little bit more health than Odin does, but the fight's also much easier. He does have like an AoE attack, as you just saw, but his defense is lower. So we deal more damage to him as well. But again, you know, just watch out for the AoE and you'll be fine. But because I'm using black belts and I've been using them for so long, my health is fine, my damage is decent. So nothing to worry about whatsoever there. Right, there is Leviathan now. So there's another summon. Leviathan. Man, you would have thought with the Pixel Remaster they would at least add the rest of the names in. Because if you don't know, the reason that they change all the names, like Leviathan wasn't full there, is basically because of the item limit. And by item limit, I mean the amount of letters you can have in the items. Why am I healing? I'm literally gonna heal in the airship in a minute. But yeah, like the item limit, the character limit, I should say. So that's why they didn't use the full names. The more you know. Right, so let's go heal, and then we'll move on for Bahamut. Once we get Bahamut, I'm actually going to teach the summons as well. Are we going to use Summoner? No. No, we're not. But I'm still going to teach him anyway. Although we could actually use Onion Knight. We could use the Onion Knight, and then with that, Onion Knight can basically use like all black, white magic and summons. Wait, have I not? Huh, I've not actually stepped into that ward. I thought I had. Well, since we're here, we might as well just add it to the list, you know what I mean? Alright, turn encounters off while we do this. Oh yeah, we can't go in there anymore, actually, can we? I did add that. I'm 99% sure I added that to my list earlier on. Yeah, I definitely added that to my list earlier on, for sure. I must have done. I must have done. There's no way I didn't. Right, okay, so now for Bahamut's lair. Okay, we want to just jump over the cliff there and then just leave the airship here. Now, what I will say is this is one of the best areas for grinding. Okay, one of the absolute best areas. The enemy that we want to fight is called Queen Lamaya if you want EXP, but it only shows up on the 3rd floor. Okay, it is only the 3rd floor if you want the Queen Lamaya. So do keep that in mind. But we'll be going through them all anyway. So the enemies that we can find in here is basically 143 to 147. And it is the Grenade, the Drake, the Greater Burrows, the Saber-Tooth Liger, and Queen Lamaya. And there's the Drake right there. But yeah, the Queen Lamaya only shows up on B3. So do keep that in mind when you are going for the bestery entries, or if you just want to farm EXP here, you know. All right, on to B2. Once we actually get to B3, though, we will be farming the Lamaya out. Like I want to make sure I get that before I advance on. I'm not gonna do any grinding here, I don't think, just because right now we really don't need it. In all honesty. It's like what I would probably do, even for like... no, I should probably actually mix up my classes a little for like the final dungeon, maybe. But either way, we're not going to grind right now, basically. Alright, let's just get the rest of the treasure chests, and on we go down to B3. Okay, so B3 is actually the last area of this dungeon. Okay, once we go out the door, just up here, we are going to have to fight Bahamut. And Bahamut, I mean, he does cast Mega Flare, but it's not actually that strong, believe it or not. Odin and Leviathan were stronger damage with it. No, we're not going up there. Stop growling, Bahamut. Tot. No, I'll go up there in a minute. Yeah, he's not actually that bad. I mean, if you want to like abuse weaknesses and stuff like that, he's weak to wind. So it's entirely up to you. Once we do this battle, though, we will get another trophy, which will be for learning all summon magic. But again, we have to actually teach the summons. Oh my god, I've got the hiccups, dude. But yeah, we actually have to teach the summons to an actual character. So we won't get the trophy right after doing the fight. Instead, we will get it, you know, upon actually learning the magic, basically. What level am I now? 61. Yeah, we still got a fair way to go for higher 90s. I don't think we're probably going to go that high though, so I don't think we're going to use... Ah, nice, we got the Queen Lamaya. So we've got Lamaya, I've had Ligers, I've had Greater Boros, I've had Drake. I think the only one I'm missing now is Grenade. But we can take a look at that. Config, bestiary. Yeah, I think it's just 143 that we're missing now. Yeah, it is. It's just 143, which is grenade. I can't remember what floor that actually spawns on, though. So, let's just do a quick few laps through the different floors, trying to get it. And then, you know, once we get the grenade, we'll just turn encounters off and run back through. So we can go and fight Bahamut. Plus, I mean, this way it's just extra battles for more EXP, you know what I mean? It's like, we don't need to worry about that. Alright, come on. Come on, grenades, where are you? There we go, we got it. Okay, so we're doing the bestiary here now as well. So we can go murder Bahamut, and then after that, we can go do the Grotto. Yeah, we can go do Doga's Grotto after this. Oh, I forgot to turn encounters off. Whoops. Well, I suppose I don't really need to turn them off. Like, I'm just losing out on EXP by doing that, aren't I? So, we'll leave them on. Plus, I do want the Gil. I really, really, really want the Gil. Because we are coming... Like, I've been saying this all run. But we are coming up to the shop where we're going to spend all of our hard-earned money, basically. It's like we're going to buy a bunch of items. We're going to buy as many items as we possibly can, pretty much. Right. Let's just heal on up, and we will go fight Bahamut. Just use all my high potions, and let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, Bahamut. How you doing, buddy? Remember me from the start of the game where you tried to eat me? Well, hi. Right, let's just boost with everybody. I want to see what my boosty damage turns into. Dude, this is going to be freaking nuts. I bet you I'm just going to, like, one-shot him or something. Just one turning, casually doing max damage with all characters. Oh, could you imagine? Oh man. Right, let's do it. Attack, 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 attack. 6,000 damage. I'm gonna one turn him maybe. He's got like 20. No, I'm only gonna do like 20,000. So one more hit and he's dead. Okay, he's only got 25,000 health. So he is literally gonna die. Yep, there we go, man. Bahamut is done and dusted. So, with that, we now have all of the summons. Okay, that is all of the summons in the game. And there's Bahamut. Oh, good old Bahamut. Right, okay, let's go ahead and learn all of those. Jobs new, magic, yes. All right, who's my summoner? There we go. So Korad is my summoner. So we're just going to learn all of these right now. And there we go. We got the Summon Master Trophy. Learned all summon magic. And now if we actually take a look at that, there we go. We've got them all. Okay, so now with that, we're just going to turn encounters off again, and now we're just going to run through the dungeon, basically, to get back to the ship. It's like we can't use the Oddish room because that'll just take us to the door that we just came in from actually fighting Bahamut, so that's no good. We have to actually, you know, walk all the way back out. Luckily enough, though, it's only a small, quick dungeon, isn't it? So that's not too bad. Right, up into the airship we go. So with that, we are basically done up on this floor, as you will, like this area. So now we're just going to go back and drop off the edge of the floating continent. So now we need to go change the airship once again. I know, it's terrible, right? Oops, wrong play. Yeah, we need to go change the airship again. Because we need the fast one. Because to get to Doga's Grotto, we need to go back to Doga's mansion, basically. And in order to do that, we need the fast airship because of the strong winds. Honestly, I don't know why this giant beefy airship with all its propellers can't go through a little bit of wind. But that's just me still complaining. I know. Still complaining about having to constantly change airships. I have to admit though, like, come on, like they should have an airship that does it all. You know, even if you get it right now, or you get it once you get to Crystal Tower. So right at the end of the game, it just means doing all the optional stuff would be really fast, because then you don't have to keep changing airships. But that's just me. Right, now a few things to note. Okay, a few things to note. Firstly, okay, this is a one-time area. Okay, one time area. So make sure you get everything here. Yeah, literally make sure you get everything. Also, save before you go in there, just in case. Okay, just in case. Right, with that, now we can step on into the mansion, the manor. And now we just have to take a few steps south. And welcome back, warriors. Une and I have been busy preparing for your arrival. So we get teleported off to the grotto. So, going to be a few enemies. Make your way through the tunnel. We await you at the end. There's going to be a few enemies in here. Let's just load up the bestiary. So, the enemies in here is going to be 155 all the way through to 159. We've already got 155, the Periton, so we don't need to worry about that. Then we've got the Ogre, the Cyclops, Nemesis, and Humbarber. But again, just remember, it's one time only. Okay? Get the bestiary done before you fight the boss. Okay, that's really important. Okay, do it before you fight the boss, otherwise, well, we're gonna be in trouble a little bit. All right, okay, so take the left bridge first, go to the split, and then go all the way south to the door. There's nothing. Oh yeah, I need to encounter this on. There's nothing really on the first floor to get. Second floor, we want the 20,000 gil, and then we're gonna run all the way around still. Okay, there's Cyclops. There's one of the enemies. So all we need now is Ogre, Nemesis, and Humbarber. Ogre, Nemesis, and Humbarber. Alright, and as you can see on the map, there is another treasure chest right there in the corner. Oh, man, I don't want Periton. We already have one of them. I mean, we already have one of them. God damn it. Right, treasure chest. Another 20,000 gil. Okay, now, next floor. So what we need to do now is, first of all, we want to go north all the way. We're going to ignore the first split, and we're going to go to the second one. Nice, there's Humbarber and Ogre. So we just need Nemesis now. Yeah, we just need Nemesis. Once we have Nemesis, we're done with the bestiary. Okay, second split, then head west, and we want to go through the door here. There's going to be 3 treasure chests, all with shining curtains in. And then, okay, then we want to basically go all... Oh, wait, we got Nemesis. Nice, that's the bestiary done for this area. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, so we're done there. Right, in that case, we're going to go all the way to the east now and go in this door. Yeah, we're still going to do the fights, by the way. I want the EXP and the job EXP, plus the gil. Like, we don't have a whole lot of time left for gil. So we want to get as much of that as we possibly can. Right, treasure chest right there with another shining curtain. I know it's terrible. Right, down the stairs we go. So now this is basically the last area. Okay, double check your bestiary. Remember, missable, one time only. Do not miss this. Remember, we need 155 to 159. These are all missable, people. You've been warned. If you miss any of these, well, I mean, you're screwed. Have fun replaying the whole game again. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, man. Also, there are 2 secret items here. I probably should have mentioned that as well. If you actually look at your treasure map and that, you'll see, like, you have 6 out of 6 treasure chests. And we've already checked the bestiary, so let's go, shall we? Right, here's Doga and Une. I probably should have healed for this because, well, we actually need to fight them. We're about to complete the Eureka Key, but first you must defeat both Une and me in battle. Think you can handle us? Why do I have to fight you? Because we do. Because we do have to fight. We're going to fight them one after the other, basically. Honestly, they're not that bad. It's like the easiest way of describing this fight is you're fighting a black mage and a white mage. But again, with our... Man, look at how they look, dude. With our black belts, we're going to murder them, basically. They only have like 12,000 health each. So it wouldn't surprise me if they actually just both get one shot here. Huh, he actually survived. Yeah, they do have some decent magic, like flare and that, but yeah. I don't think we need to care about that, to be honest. Right, now with that fight done, we need to go straight into the Une one. There's no chance to heal between them. So try not to end the first fight with full health or anything. Sorry, try not to end the first fight with low health. Okay, like that might be a little bit bad. Yeah, I think we should also probably, you know, just say goodbye to Une and Doga right now, since, you know, we are casually murdering them. But we do get the Eureka key and the Psychus key. So that's basically just going to allow us to, you know, go into Eureka, go into the Crystal Tower and all that. Basically, we get to do everything later now that we've done this area. Alright, there's one key. Don't fret, my spirit will live on no matter what state my body is in. It's up to you now. Go to Psychus Tower. Yeah. We'll go kill them. Don't worry. We'll save the world, man. We'll save the world. I'll stop Zonde, sure. Right. Okay. So, with that done, all we have to do now is basically go do all the... Well, let's turn the accounts off first. We have to go and do the Chocobo Woods. Make sure we just, you know, visit all the wood locations. Oh yeah, by the way, just to show you, there's nothing in this room. As you can see, nothing in here, just a lot of skeletons. Man, Doga kept a lot of skeletons. That's kind of weird, isn't it? But yeah, all we need to do now is the Chocobo Woods and then literally finish the game. That's all we have to do now. We've done all the optional stuff on both worlds. We haven't done the optional stuff in Eureka just yet. Obviously, we haven't gone there. We'll be doing that once we get to the Crystal Tower after the Ancient's Maze. But for the most part, yeah, we're done now, basically. So, with that said, I think we're going to end this one here, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please be sure to smash that like button and, of course, drop a comment down below and subscribe. With that said, though, I'll see you in the next one, everybody. Goodbye.